Yes, well, I'm saying it's a racist conspiracy right along with the chemical. See, I call it chemical germ war making. And I'm saying any white person involved in any of that deliberately, particularly the drugs, is guilty of a racist war crime. And that every black person should leave here, getting down to the doing part now. And I asked even white people, day before yesterday, who were in the audience, to go out of there. Some white person asked, what can we do? See? So the code's supposed to cover everything. So I say, what you do is go out and tell other white people, legislators, that you want white people who are laundering money for the drug trade worldwide, every white person involved in it. You couldn't have a drug trade without white people involved. First thing you do is label every white person involved in drugs and in the spreading of AIDS as a racist war criminal, since you say you got a war on drugs and a war on AIDS. So you label that as a racist war crime, that any white person involved in this is automatically a racist. Any white person that doesn't want to be a racist, just withdraw their help from that operation. Say, look, you know, captain of the ship, I would deliver these drugs to the port of New York, but that would make me a racist war criminal. So I am not going to let you put this stuff on my ship. Now, so, you know, in other words, black people don't have all this stuff, fancy equipment, planes and whatnot, to lug drugs around enough to hit these streets. So that's where you go after it. You go after it at the top level, particularly the people in the money laundering business, the bankers. See, the real nice guy with the suit and the tie, who does not snort cocaine, doesn't come anywhere close to anybody who does, doesn't speak English maybe, probably speaks French, or the language that they speak in Belgium or whatever. And here he has a nice little chateau, wife and 2 kids. Somebody comes and says, you launder this money for me, and you will make $200,000 almost instantly. Run it through your computers and whatnot, and we'll be doing business. That's what Hitler was doing, see, in World War II. So you got a parallel. In other words, you got a base from which to work, a legal base. First of all, you say it's racist, because that's what they executed these people about. Hermann Goering and all these people went on trial in the 1940s for war crimes, heinous crimes, getting rid of people by the use of poison. Now that's what the racists are doing. And disease, okay? Then once you convict them, automatic execution. And I'm asking the white people to ask their legislators to say that's what we want. See, with a machine gun and say you're cleaning up the drug problem. See, you are running a game on us. That's somebody's son that you have roped in. See, what do you think this is? We can see through that. See, stop it where it started. We didn't know what the stuff was till you put it in my hand. Still don't know what it is. We just know what it does. See? So, you execute these persons. You call for their execution. And I'm talking about something like 50,000 corpses just to get warmed up. So you got to make an impression because they're on a roll now. See? Yeah, just run them right through. See? Yeah. And then say next. See, now you think it won't stop. Now a lot of people say it won't work. They say prohibition didn't work. It wasn't any death penalty connected with prohibition. But you want the death penalty to be scientifically placed. Because there's one thing about a nice button-down collar, 35-year-old white fellow who's laundering money. He's not like a 16-year-old who's fascinated with a 9mm running around there in the alley. And he got more money, you know, $900, more money he ever had in his life, see, in a few minutes. See, this is a rational thinker. And when a couple of people walk into his office and say, you're now under arrest, sir, international police, and you're charged with the racist war crime of distributing drugs to black people, you spell it right out. In the northwestern hemisphere of this planet, as of April so-and-so and so-and-so, blah, 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 and you will be tried, and if convicted, you will be summarily executed in such and such a courtyard on such and such a day, and just read it off just like that, and just start rolling. I mean, get on a road. Just start picking them up and putting them in vans and have the bodies packed up, and, you know, and you think that won't break the back of it? I mean, that will stop me from being in the business. See, when I get the word, I just laundered some money, maybe. See, and I get the word that they made this new law, and that they are out there actually going through with it. See, when the guy comes around at noon the next day and say, you know, I got some more, I say, wait a minute, don't stop here. And who's behind you? You know, get out of here. See, you know, don't come in here no more, buddy. Have you heard the word? You know, don't come in here no more. Wait till things cool off or something. That's the way it will work. Do you get what I'm saying? Right. But first of all, blame all of this in sum, the drugs and the AIDS, on the white supremacists. Don't put it no place else. Leave here with that in mind. That's where the blame is going to be. Anytime somebody asks you, you get on television, get a shot on the radio and whatnot, it's just the white supremacists. It's the white supremacists who are doing it. Use just those terms. Don't say United States. Don't say Bolivia. Don't say Colombia. Don't say the drug cartel. Certainly don't say Noriega. See, you should be able to see all through that. See, say the white supremacists. This will be more effective than anything else you can do. Me and Dr. Wilson do a lot of it, see, and that's why they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear her talking, see. Anybody else can talk, they don't want to hear it because she's going to say the drugs is a white supremacist conspiracy. Forget all that other jive. See, that's the way she's going to put it.